Welcome to the DwigAmerica podcast. And now your host, Todd Dwiggins.
Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're listening. Hey, Merry Christmas to all. Welcome to the DwigAmerica podcast. I'm your host, Todd Dwiggins, coming to you live from the DwigAmerica studios here in lovely Central Texas. So today's podcast is going to be a hodgepodge Christmas podcast. Different thoughts about Christmas, different things that go on around Christmas, and my thoughts on those. So hopefully you enjoy. And again, if you have a response to this and can help answer some of these thoughts and sometimes concerns, that would be fantastic. So you can always email me at DwigAmerica@gmail.com, DwigAmerica@gmail.com. Okay, first things first. I've noticed wherever I've lived across this great country of ours, doesn't matter where, at Christmas time, people are of good cheer, open hearts, willing to give, willing to donate, willing to help charity, good causes, whatever. A lot of wonderful stories out there. But why does the Christmas cheer stop on the roads? I see more aggressive driving and more bad driving around Christmas time, especially the week or two before, than any time of the year. And I used to think I was making this up. I thought maybe this is just a fantasy, but no, everywhere I've gone, it's the same thing. People are just very aggressive, and I don't know if it's because people are stressed out going to the stores. They want to get in and get out. They want to get their stuff. They're afraid they're not going to be able to get their stuff. What's going on? But people get very aggressive, and I'm always nervous going out to the store. I try to avoid, honestly, going out at all. I personally almost do all my Christmas shopping now online. I just can't take the stores. The stress is too much. But I do have to get stocking stuffers. And this is the week before that I'm making this, a few days before Christmas. Still have to go out and do a little stocking stuffer shopping today and this weekend. So good times. So I will have to go into the store. There's nothing you can do about that. Second one, here's a concern that I have because I see both sides of this problem. Now, I've gone to a lot of different Christmas concerts. My kids are in bands, they're in orchestra, a lot of those sort of things in the high schools and middle schools and such. And they ask very nicely, and they put it in the programs, hey, small children, if they're making noise, take them out. Don't whistle, don't, cheer when it's during the program. You can clap when it's appropriate, that sort of thing. And my problem is not with the whistling and yelling out. I don't think is that big of a problem. There's a little bit of that, but not much. And it doesn't really personally bother me. But again, it's not proper concert etiquette. And it's just my nature to follow the rules because it makes it better for everyone. And when one person does it, it just seems like they're being selfish. Like, I don't care about everybody else. Let me be the center of attention. But anyway, my struggle is with like the small children, because especially here in a military town, there's a lot of parents that are deployed, and one parent or the other is deployed. And so you have one parent taking a family to go see their child perform, and they have small children. Well, if the child acts up, then they have to go out. And they say, oh, we play it in the foyer and such. I get it. But I almost wonder, I have two thoughts. One is, you have one performance that you say, look, bring your family, bring your kids. If there's noise, whatever. I mean, give the kids an opportunity to perform. And however they would want to do that. And then say, we're going to have a second performance that's going to be a professional setting, a concert setting, where we would like you, or no child under the age of whatever age they want to limit that to, can go. And that way, anyone that wants to go and enjoy it in a more, what you would call traditional or pristine concert setting could go. But that stresses me out, because I've seen some parents go there and I've been there and the kids are playing on like a tablet or a phone, and the phone's making noise during the concert, and the parent doesn't seem to care. That annoys me because I'm like, I get that you're trying to keep your kid, entertained because maybe this isn't their thing, but it's distracting. Put on headphones or something. And I think, I try to be, put myself in their shoes. But on the other hand, it's like, it's not appropriate. I've seen families come where it's one parent that brings the family and the kids, are getting fussy and they feel bad. So they leave. And I'm like, they don't get to enjoy the concert. That's not, I just don't think it's fair to their parent. And, but then they want the kids to be able to perform in more of a, like I said, a quiet concert setting. So that's just an issue that's come up that I, especially here, with, like I said, a lot of parents deploying for the military, that I can see that that can be an issue and a problem. So I don't know. That's just my 2 cents. My solution is maybe just do 2 shows, one with kids and you don't worry about it and who cares how much noise. And a second one is more of your traditional sort of concert. So anyway, that's just my thoughts. All right. What is my third thing? Okay. Third thing on my list of thoughts is just basically my thoughts on Christmas time. Christmas time actually for me is not my personal favorite time of year, mainly because it just, everything that's required is so stressful. Now, this may be the last year. In fact, I'm pretty sure this will be the last year we send out Christmas cards, because I think we sent out over 100 and some, and that's expensive anymore. Maybe not 100, but we sent out a lot for us. Maybe for other people that's not a lot, but for us, about 100, that's a lot with postage. And we've probably gotten less than 20, maybe even less than that back. Now, you don't send Christmas cards to get them back necessarily, but if no one else is sending Christmas cards, it seems a little ridiculous. And I think personally with Facebook, it kind of eliminates a little bit of that need because you're already in contact. It used to be where maybe Christmas cards were the only contact you had with people. So I think maybe next year, either it'll be much smaller, it'll just be those that sent cards, because obviously they like sending and getting cards. We like sending and getting cards. So that's my thought. I don't know if that's necessarily fair, because there's probably some people that can't afford cards that like to get cards. So I don't know what the thoughts are on that, or maybe just keep it to a small number. But anyway, that's just one of the things that I think is stressful, because it's getting those cards out, and that's just a lot of time and effort and energy to get those together and out. And then secondly, just the whole hunting for gifts. I do like giving gifts. I enjoy it as long as I know what the person wants. I don't like to just give a gift randomly if they don't want it. But if someone likes something or wants something and really appreciate it, I like that. But honestly, I hate being asked, what do you want for Christmas? And I think I don't know, maybe there's women too, but I know a lot of guys that I've talked to that kind of have the same issue. Is one, there's nothing I don't want clothes. I hate getting clothes for Christmas. Or a book, something like that. Maybe a gift certificate for a book. To buy a book is one thing, but don't buy me a book unless you absolutely know I said I want that book. Also, I just feel like it's a waste of money to buy me something just to buy me something. Most of what I want is probably out of our price range, or most of the things are like out of my price range. And so it's like, if I'm not going to get something like that, now I've learned to kind of tame it down. I've gotten better. My wife's focused me, where it's like, and I've focused myself where I'm like, okay, I'm not going to get these grand things that I really want, but maybe, something smaller that I would enjoy. So I've kind of chunked it down that way so that I do get something I enjoy. My wife enjoys getting me something. My kids enjoy getting me something. But I really don't like getting presents. I enjoy, kids are easy because they'll tell you exactly what they want. And you can tell them, hey, you only have this much, to ask for. Santa only has so much money per kid or something like that. And they, especially my youngest dude, he can get it down to the penny of what he wants. He's very good that way. So I like giving gifts, and that's easy and fun for the kids. But for me, it stresses me out every year, and it almost comes down to the week of Christmas for I don't know if it's the pressure or what, but I finally come up with it. But it just seems like the whole month is just so stressful that way. So I like getting stuff for people, but I like Thanksgiving better because you can just get together. I like food. I don't know anyone that doesn't, but I really like food. I would say I'm a bit of a foodie. I used to be very picky. I've gotten a lot less picky. I like to try a lot of different things. So I think that's why Thanksgiving is my favorite, because it's just about being together as a family and spending time together and eating food. That would be my ultimate vacation, is just hanging out with family someplace and spending a week together and enjoying one another's company. That to me is the ultimate vacation. Doesn't have to be any place exotic. It's just how I would enjoy a vacation. So anyway, I'm rambling on, and kind of what I do anyway. So hopefully everyone, you all have a very, very Merry Christmas, a safe Christmas. Hopefully you enjoy it. Hopefully you know what, if you have ways that have made you kind of enjoy the season more, what brings it out to you, maybe it is getting gifts too, or whatever. We did Operation Christmas Child. That was awesome. I love doing that. If there's things that you do that make Christmas a great time for you, let me know, because again, it's something I struggle with every year. And now that it's pretty much wrapped up, I think I will enjoy it, and Christmas hasn't come yet. So anyway, hopefully you all enjoy. Hopefully I have not put a damper on it. Hopefully that's not what I meant to do. These are things I struggle with. So I've rambled on long enough. Have a very Merry Christmas. And if I don't do one before the new year, have a very happy new year. Be safe. Love your families. Be kind. Be positive. Be present. And have a great day. So until next time, thanks for listening in. So long, everybody.